Hello and welcome. I'm Moris, and today, as part of the lovely Rose-Tinted Marathon, I'll be playing some Teleglitch, Demo Edition. Very aptly named game, I must say. Follows already rolling in. Oh, what the hell did I do? Been raided. Lovely. So, Teleglitch, Demo Edition. This game originally came out as just Teleglitch, no subtitle, no nothing, back in 2012. The Demo Edition came out in 2013, so I'm running under 2013 as per the Rose-Tinted Marathon, or as I've also seen it called, Mockery Marathon, under those rules. Thank you, SadBot0001, for joining in. Now, this is a survival, horror, action, roguelite, lots of stuff game. It's absolutely unique, and most of all, criminally underrated, I must say. Now, first thing you'll notice is that this is really freaking loud. Like, really, really freaking loud. Second thing is that, whilst we could jump in from level 1, like God Commanders, or from any one of these other alternate starting points, I'd like to start off with the arena. It's probably the simplest way to, well, show you what the game is about, before going in and playing it like a very, very sad person who, has played this game too much and knows all the tips and tricks and, So I wanted to show off the gunplay, essentially. I plan on beating it in one shot, assuming I don't fail. I've played this game enough to be able to do that. I wouldn't say consistently, but... Okay. About as consistently as you can for an extremely unforgiving game. Why is this game better than The Last of Us and Don't Starve? Well, one, it's bloody hard, which I always consider to be a good thing. I don't know about you. Don't Starve, I believe, is also quite hard, which is a good thing, once again. However, it doesn't have this glorious pixel graphics. It's essentially, pixel minimalism at its best. I've seen this game described as industrial minimalism, even. And I think that's a fairly good description. Just want to show off some of the gunplay, some of the little death messages that we won't be seeing when I'm playing to the regular part of the game. Like, Mary had a little lamb, its brain was free of guilt. And it should absolutely come with an absolute warning, yes. Every time you shoot a gun, it's incredibly satisfying, but at the same time, ridiculously powerful. Let's go somewhere where I won't die instantaneously. Neutralize all threats. Oh look, you get a bunch of zombies. And an incredibly disorganized inventory. This game is ridiculously hard. And let's pretend I'm not dying all the time. I'm just using this spare 20 minutes that Pizza so generously gave me to show you just how tough it can get. And to get into the group things. You can definitely discern a human from a chair. One of the greatest strengths of the game, I'd say, is the sound design. From the guns themselves to the enemies, all making distinct and unique little sounds. I'm a strong proponent of this game. It was criminally underrated when it came out and remains so to this day, unfortunately. Thankfully, I'm here to change things. The hook of the game is, right now I'm just doing the arenas of warm-ups, so I don't look as bad when I get into the main thing. Once we get into the thing, well, it's you are a scientist. You're a guy who's never... Well, you've handled guns in your life, I suppose, as part of the security training, but... You're not a fighter, you're not a soldier. And you've got to make it out of this horrible, apocalyptic, dystopic hellscape alive. And here comes the story. Was plus mouse FGs. While it scrolls, I'll tell you I've apparently played 64 hours of this game. More than I thought. Yes, absolutely. You sort of need to have 3 eyes, which I do not have, to be able to reply to chat. But I'll be trying my best. There are plenty of quiet moments, if you know how to exploit them. Yes. We were working on a master teleport that could teleport you anywhere to unlimited distances, but something went wrong. Something came through from the other side. First, we thought it was a minor glitch. A teleglitch, if you will. And it quickly turned into a nightmare because the AI became aggressive and the military robots turned on us. The space of the complex started warping. Rooms and hallways would randomly reorganize themselves as if following some twisted patterns. I decided to seal myself in here and wait for help. I've been hiding out here for weeks, but nobody came and I'm running out of food. My only chance is to use a regular teleporter to the facility to get back to the master teleporter, and then teleport myself back to Earth. So yeah, we were on our military facility on a military planet in the middle of fucking nowhere. And yeah, plot of doom. It's very basic, and what this game does best is perhaps the world building, more than the plot itself. Straight away we found ourselves a nice little secret, so let's open up this destructible wall, and for our troubles we get ourselves a can gun. Can guns are, well, they're explosives in a can with some nails, and they hurt you, but they hurt your enemies a whole lot more. Honestly, I can't say I'm a fan, but in a pinch, they absolutely do help. One important mechanic in this game is the map. Pressing tab will show you the map, pause the game, and essentially extend your visual range by quite a bit. This is very helpful when dealing with longer range enemies. And look, some shorter range enemies. Zombies and mutants, and you might be wondering, you have this wonderful 9mm pistol. That's a lot of millimeters. That's 8 more than 1. Or 1 more than 8. And why aren't you using it? Well, it's because this game is got survival horror elements. It's all about resource management, you see. You can go in all guns blazing and, excuse me while I take a drink, shoot everything up. Easily. You can get to the 2nd level, clear that, 3rd level, clear that, and at some point to the 4th level, you'll be like, where the fuck are my bullets? Thanks, Dexhead. It is a Sweden flag. Reason why you need to be able to spend your health effectively by using the knife. Of course, health is its own resource, and I'm already doing terribly. I've been hit way too many times. Knifing is its own little dance, in a way. It's an art in itself. It comes out of your little right hand, whilst your gun comes out of your left. Now this here. This weird pulsating black stuff, which you can probably hear if I've managed to get the audio right. This little thing is the Teleglitch. If you touch it, you die. Yeah. We had some spare time, so decided we could get away with that. This game is mostly randomized, but it's made up of different tiles, if that makes any sense. It's various tiles randomized so that you always have the same resources in any given level, but the order in which you find them is different. And if you're especially lazy, you might not find everything, in fact. I always think that scrounging every single level for every single item is the optimal solution. but not everyone follows my school of thought. You can definitely speedrun this. I think the world record is at 25 minutes or thereabouts. Crazy stuff. Now excuse my cough, I am as sick as a dog. Going to the ER was the opposite of fun, but you know how it is. Killing these basic mutants has its uses, even if you do risk some health. Aside from them, well, aside from neutralizing the threat, they can drop canned meat. Very useful stuff. And not only because it comes in a can, and you can use these empty cans for things like nail ammo and cannon rounds, which will come in handy later. In fact, the humble 9mm pistol will probably be one of our key items to victory, since we can turn it into stuff as varied as the nail gun and the hand cannon, both extremely useful items that we will be using as soon as we get a chance. Nail gun will get crafted in level 2. Hand cannon, if I manage not to walk it up like I always do, will get made somewhere around level 7 or 8. Now, as you can see, this game has got zombies. So it's like The Last of Us, but it's better, because even a potato can run this. This makes it an inherently superior game to The Last of Us. It doesn't need big budget voice actors, it doesn't need Hans Zimmer composing music, which I don't think he composed the music for The Last of Us, honestly, but let's pretend he did. It doesn't need, well, it doesn't need much. It needs 10 pixels for your dude, when he's not moving. Oh, we already found the teleporter. Lovely stuff. Shame there's so much more loot to be grabbed. So let's get back out there. It doesn't need fancy 3D art, it doesn't need much of anything. Because, as I like to say, this game is in many ways perfect. Not so much because it's the best game out there, but it's the game that does so much with nothing more than necessary. There isn't a single part of this game that isn't needed. From these little tables, which apparently look like people, to... yeah, that would be quite good, FGs. Streets of Rogue. That I have not played. I'm not familiar with at all, in fact. So I can neither talk it up nor trash talk it, in fact. Oh good, we found ourselves a tube. Tubes are useful. We had plenty of 9mm ammo, but never enough. This game... yeah, it's... ammo is incredibly scarce in this game. I'll keep that in mind. I'll give it a look once I've got a bit more time for myself. Alright. Thanks for the recommendation, guys. So, Streets of Rogue. The name is promising, at least. Big fan of roguelites. When did it come out? This was one of the fairly early roguelites. Weekly one shot, okay, so I'll check that out, and that should probably tell me if I like it or not. The early levels are pretty much a dance. A deathly dance between you and the horrible, horrible meanies that try to eat you. What's this? Ah, some lore. I'll let you guys read it while I take a little bit of a drink. "2019. Okay, yeah. Then it probably could have been inspired by this, yeah. It was unfortunately, yeah, as I like to say, this game is criminally underrated. Game made by 3 Estonian dudes. Who knew they had it in them? I'm just checking out if there are any secrets that we missed along the way. Doesn't look like it. Secrets are always nice. Avoiding the Teleglitch death thingies is also nice. Keeping my enemies to the right of me is ideal. Player choice driven and you're in a small generated town doing tasks. That sounds fun. Think there should be a secret in this room, but I might be wrong. It could be. Damn it. My health. Early on I'm much more for saving ammo than for health, but yeah, there was a secret. Yeah, these massive 3D walls are like the only 3D thing. Gives it a sense of scale, I guess. Depth. Oh, damn. Wasting precious ammo on these destructible walls, but the secrets are too damn good to pass up. Nail bombs. Honestly, I don't really like any of the explosive consumable items. I suppose ammunition is consumable in some way, but no, I'm not a huge fan of the explosives. They have a tendency to backfire spectacularly when you use them. And the possibility of you blowing yourself up with one is 100% real. One of the best things in this game is that I don't think there are games with gunplay more satisfying than this one. I know I haven't shown you much of it outside of that little early run in the arena, but trust me, the feeling of pulling the trigger on a 2x heavy rifle, as they're called, is sublime. Yes, this game does not have music, sad part. And that was a very deliberate choice. It drives home how much actually listening, just how important listening is in this game. You need to hear your enemies just as much as you see them. Each one makes its own little unique sounds, and some barely make any sounds at all. And it's that eerie silence that's necessary. Hans Zimmer clearly was on holiday when Teleglitch asked him to make music. Yeah, it does. It really does want to make you feel as lonely as possible. You are the last remaining human on the planet. Everything else is either dead or been reanimated and trying to kill you. Even the former guards and scientists had microchips stuck in their brains and are being controlled by the facility AI, so really it's just the two of you in here. Well, that and the mutants, I suppose they're still semi-sentient. You can commit suicide, but that sort of defeats the point of the game. It's game over, as you know. But yes, I could drop all my explosives and I'd be red paste in 0.2 seconds. Right now we can go to the plankton farm, to the right, or to the military biology sector. I usually do the plankton farm, so I'll go for the military biology sector, just to do something different. I think you do know you're the last human remaining. There's... I don't know if there's any confirmation of it, but you are very much the last human remaining. Or at least you're assuming that, given that you found no one else. The situation is much worse than expected. It seems like non-human combatants have been let loose all over the facility, and they're programmed to attack on site. The facility life support seems to be working, but only at emergency capacity. Almost all the weapons lockers and food reserves have been emptied probably by the zombies. The military biology sector will be a tough one, for it is at the center of the military purpose life forms. Life cloned, mutated, and breeded for a single nasty purpose. I bet they're all hungry. You're a scientist specifically working for a company called Miltech, which is a lovely dystopian mega corporation. And one of the three corporations that effectively run war in this, 25th century. Along with Greystar and China Incorporated. Because China, of course, had to be some China in this, of course. Excuse me while I There we go. Much better. This is a game where death is around every single corner. And yeah. Every second you spend here, even pipes, seemingly innocuous pipes, can contain, well, death. What I am doing is turning my nails into ammunition. Oh look, there's a bunch of baddies. These guys are the big zombies. They deal 10 damage whenever they hit you. I think using my shotgun is worth it to soften them up. This was not a weekly one-shot at any point, I believe, Baron. I proposed it as a weekly one-shot, but it has not been chosen. Thingy. Blobber played it, because I dictated it for him. Perhaps he saw it there, but he'll get up, probably. 3, 2, 1. There we go. And we know he's dead because he dropped his most valuable possession, canned meat. Yeah, that could have been it. We found a revolver, my least favorite gun in the game, because ammunition for it is scarce. And hanging on to it is generally not worth it once your inventory starts filling up. Okay. Right or left? Let's go right. Right or up, I suppose. Game seems pretty easy now, honestly. Ooh, a follow. Cheers. Dusty Wedge. Cheers. The bleeping and blooping might not sound sinister to you, but it definitely is to me. Oh, you also played it. Yeah, you did play it. Did you stream it by any chance, that said? Or Death Shed, as Jason is calling you. Yeah, I guess you did stream it then. Did not see you stream that. Must catch up with that. Alright. Don't worry. Jake hasn't managed to fuck up my name. Thankfully. Got a spare 9mm pistol, which we can dump the ammo on and pick back up. We'll be using that as crafting material. For our beloved nail gun. Speaking of suicide and all that, this is the stuff that kills you. But we can already make ourselves a lovely nail gun 1. Nail gun 1s are pretty terrible, actually. Nowhere near as good as nail gun 2. But it's a start. And we need that second tube to make ourselves a detector. One of those things that help to tell us when these pipes here are filled with zombies. Sometimes they are, sometimes they aren't. You don't know until you get the detector and or they start swarming out of it and kill you. Fun time. The good thing about the nail gun is that it turns fairly useless ammo into something useful. Nail boxes are pretty bad, I feel. But when fired out as actual bullets, I find they're a lot more useful and don't require you running around and dropping explosives on your enemies at point blank range and risking your life for pretty much nothing. Is this a destructible wall? No, it isn't. No one here, no one there. I'm sure some of you would correctly say that, well, this claims to be a survival horror experience to some degree, but isn't that The Last of Us? Yeah, I'm sorry about that. Don't worry, I'll make all the noise you like. can make plenty of that, absolutely. It's a good game for me in a sense, since I tend to talk quite a bit. And my voice tends to get more and more fucked up as the stream goes on. Now, the game plan here, generally speaking, will be to use up every single nail I find until the nail gun stops being effective. At that point, I'll dump the nail gun and try to use actual guns, like the MG, which we'll pick up probably somewhere next level. Or, I don't know, the 9mm bullets, or shotguns, or anything else. Anything that could be considered marginally useful. These are still basic mutants, I can kill them. Got hit, but whatever. Got the muzzleload of canned meat on us. In fact, why don't we use some? And turn some of this RDX into cannon rounds. Now, let's get stabbed. Stabio. More of these mutants. Basic enemy, basic AI, but later on you find more personable enemies. I'm just trying to get my way through these less interesting guys so you guys can see, well, get to the real meat of the game. This is a game which apparently barely anyone has completed, somewhere around 2%, in fact, of the proud owners of Teleglitch have completed this game in any way, shape, or form. Speaking of being a proud owner of Teleglitch, it's on sale right now for only like €3.50. Why don't you go and buy it? I've totally not been sponsored by Test 3 Entertainment or Test 3 Labs, whatever they're called, to promote this game. I have not. It's probably one of the few things I accept being sponsored by, given that I love this game regardless. Loved enough that I'm playing it on a Rose-Tinted marathon against juggernauts like The Last of Us and Don't Starve. But if Don't Starve was such a good game, then I would have played it, but I've never played it, so it clearly isn't that good of a game. This gun is unbelievably inaccurate. Get out of here. Come on. I suppose I played a little bit, but it's not really my kind of game. My computer's tolerable, don't get me wrong, but it's a gaming laptop, emphasis on laptop more than gaming. So whilst I probably could run The Last of Us if it were on PC, don't think it is. Yeah, the most I've done is playing a little bit at a friend's house, and it's a lovely game, sweeping storylines and incredible narratives and millions of dollars going into art and voice acting and fucking everything. Incredible stuff. The remake will be on PC. Okay, that's good to hear. That is very good to hear, in fact. Because then I won't have any excuses. Well, no, I need to go this way. Ah, I see. This room will be a lot of fun. Essentially, as soon as I hit that switch over there, a bunch of zombies and mutants will spawn in. Just like that. At which point I'll drop that there. Open the blast doors. And deal with these guys with extreme prejudice. Yeah. I mean, better late than never, I suppose, but yeah, I'd much rather. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of platform exclusive games. I understand why it's done. It's, gotta promote your console that you spent millions on. No, billions probably developing. But at the same time, I actually just want to play it. It generally does look like a good game, all things considered. It's just isn't. I generally prefer shorter, more gameplay-focused games. And Story tends to come second, as you can probably tell from Teleglitch, which has very little story. Speaking of, here's some story. During the experiment, Militech scientists will aim to teleport a single random molecule from the other side of the universe into the facility. The molecule's size was picked to guarantee safety on both ends of the transportation. A smaller particle leaving its original position might create a nuclear reaction, or something with a large mass might potentially carry some risks for the experimenters. So yeah, that turned out great. I'll tune in for that, FGs. I'll take a look at it. But don't know how long I'll be around, because I'll probably be on holiday. No, I will be on holiday, so let's see how that goes. But I will want to check it out, at least just to pop in and say hi. Is this game better than it looks? Yes, absolutely. It's the gameplay. It's all in the gameplay. And I've always been someone who considers gameplay is more important than graphics, but this game lets you tell one misshapen pixel blob from another misshapen pixel blob, and you feel terrible fear when you see misshapen pixel blob B as opposed to misshapen pixel blob A, given that one does 2 damage per hit and the other one does 10. It's possibly not the best game to stream in many ways, but it is a game that I thoroughly enjoy, so I am streaming it. It's the best chance to play it and to show it to people who otherwise wouldn't have never heard of it, unfortunately. Can I make more new ammo? Yes, I can. It's something I wanted to share with the world. With a world that ignored this poor game, sadly. Criminally underrated. But yeah. Unfortunately, a lot of the tenseness that comes with playing this, evaporates when I'm playing it, because once you've beaten the game several times, you kind of know how to deal with most of the enemies, if not optimally, at least competently. So you lose a lot of the horror that come with it. But the feeling of fear when you go around every corner is not something I might be able to transmit, but if you play the game, goddamn will you be able to notice it. And the feeling of fear when noticing these Teleglitch anomalies, because do so much as brush against it, and you're dead. Just like that, no saves, no reroll, no nothing. Your brain explodes, and you are dead. Checking out if there are any secrets that we missed, doesn't look like it, and looks like we got both of them, so let's go over to... over to there, okay. Now this is a game I would like to see Jake play. Partly because of the navigating weird environments would probably freak him out, and, you know, we all know how great his orientation skills are. We all know that. And we also know that, well, he considers himself God's gift to gaming. I think it's more than fair to see that he can beat this infamously hard game. Like I said, only 2% of people who own the game, roughly, have beaten it. Interest seems to drop off somewhere around the 4th level, or 5th level, but if you get that far, odds are you're going to stick through to it and make it. It's damn hard, and it's damn fun. And it should probably come with an epilepsy warning. I'm going to go through facility support systems next, to make sure I don't die because of a random life support protocol failure. I want to check on the manual emergency mode and make sure things remain stable, even if there's a crazy AI around. Yeah, crazy AIs are not good for your health. Quite the opposite, in fact. We were moderately accurate, but could have been more, so... If you get to level 5, you get the stuff from level 3, correct. It's a small mercy, I suppose, in the unforgiving nature of the game, but the main problem in that is that the game does not account for you being able to conserve ammo, so it gives you pretty much the bare minimum that you need to survive. So if you need 50 bullets to make it through level 3, or and beyond, I suppose, then you will start with exactly 50 bullets, pretty much. Thanks, Detector. It's roguelite. It's a roguelite, I'd say, absolutely. Levels are procedurally generated from a set of tiles, and the loot on each level remains the same, but the order in which you get it does not. And enemy drops are randomized, I suppose you could say. No one coming from that. And this guy is a guard. He has a gun. Guns are the opposite of good for you, thankfully. He's dead. They like to... I wouldn't say it's a full roguelike. It's not like Rogue, I suppose, technically speaking. So, I don't know. I wouldn't say it's roguelike. I'm looking at a roguelite. It's got some form of permanent progression, in that you can unlock new crafting recipes, like for the cannon rounds, which you'll only unlock once you've made the hand cannon. It's got permadeath, that's for sure. And it's got randomized levels, so... Ah, lovely, the heavy rifle. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful gun. It makes a revolver look like a fucking joke, because it is. BR flags from you. I find it very fitting that the BR flag was chosen as the negative one. It amuses me greatly. Big Chungus fast 10 times. Well, I suppose I technically could say Big Chungus, 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 Big Chungus. Whether that was 10 or not, I do not care. But it is something to say. Okay, what are we looking at? We got the secret, the stuff over there, the stuff over here. Let's just keep on keeping on. Crafting, we can't make anything of relevance. I suppose we could make the auto pistol, but I really don't like it. It's a bad weapon. Oh, I wouldn't say bad. It's about as good as the 9mm in places, but it can't be used to craft other items, so it's not as good as far as I'm concerned. Sweden for the Chungus. Absolutely. Cheers, man. Oh, look, it's one of our favorites. And it's a big zombie. Big zombies are dangerous. They will mess up your day something fierce. More so than big mutants. Ah, where are they? Where are they coming from? I do not know. It's just you. You being particularly nosy. Yeah, I know you're happy to see me. You know how it is. Memes seep into every community, whether you like it or not. Guy's been knocked out, but he's not dead yet. No, he is. This knife dance might look easy to someone who's never played this game. It isn't. It's nerve-wracking and risky. I'm risking a lot of health every single time I do it, but ammunition equals health in the long run, so it's all about managing those resources. You need ninja reflexes, you need excellent resource management, you need experience, you need a cool head, steady hand, you need to give you 110% for this game. And any less than that, you will not win. That's simple. Rev ammo, that's nice. We've got more bullets for our throwaway gun. It's good gameplay. The biggest gripe I have is that checking the map is necessary. Given that if I'm not checking the map, this is as far as I can look. If I am checking the map, This is what I can see. And you need every single edge you can get in this game. Trouble is that forces the game, so it breaks the flow, and as opposed to some degree the immersion. Not too much, mind you, but it's probably a lot more annoying to see than it is to play, I'd imagine. Also, my inventory is as messed up as all fuck, so let's organize it. Let's make some stimulants. Some illegal stimulants. Reorganize our inventory with all our medkits up here, the cannon meat here, we can eat you, we can make some more cannon rounds and some nail ammo. Beautiful. The ugly is... I'd say it's a good stylistic choice. I will defend it to the death. It's a good ugly. Hey there. Yeah, shame. Hey, I could always somehow bank up the 1 point how many million points the dictator is. Yeah, like that's gonna happen. AGL excels in this sort of situation. Get them all in the hallway. And get them all to blow themselves up. 1.4 at the moment. Huh. That's probably doable. But it'll take some good gambling, which... I ain't good at gambling. So, okay. Teleporter's probably on the other side of that. Let's make sure to explore this part fully before we get ambushed by some buddies. Some buddy old pals. Make sure all my weapons are reloaded. Yes, they are. Going this way. I mean, I'm pretty sure Jake wouldn't like this game simply because of navigation. But, hey. The lack of speed in music. The lack of speed can be dealt with. We will be making the power legs as soon as humanly possible. Ah, look. Some lovely zombies will be coming through here. Coming through here and making my day the opposite of nice. That was a lot of health. Too much health. Yeah. The lack of music is probably the most divisive choice that they made with this game. I approve of it, since it really does lend to the atmosphere, but the lack of music is... I mean, technically there is music for this game in a DLC form, but you gotta play them yourself from the files, which is kind of awkward, I must say. So I suppose that could be done if you want music. I could add this game's quote-unquote soundtrack. True, true. I suppose they should have been more than 3 Estonian guys making the game then. Should have hired a 4th one. It's a 3-man job. Apparently one of them was good at English. And he did the writing. The other 2 did the coding. And they did make the music in the end, they just didn't add it into the game. So I get the feeling that they really did. It really was a choice for them. Stylistically speaking. Definitely we're going for something fairly minimalistic as far as the music goes. Nothing too overpowering. Anyone come from here? Doesn't look like it. From here, neither. This is just... There you go. Zombies are nice and quiet, which makes them a threat even late into the game. We might just find one or two and... none of these are deadly. Strange. Let's make some more cannon rounds. Nosh down our can meat. 6 cans make a plate. 2 plates make armor. Armor isn't very useful until level 4. But it becomes pretty much necessary by that point. Thankfully you also get little helpful drops of plates by themselves. Lovely. We can make another detector if we were so inclined, but that would be fairly useless. We can make a nail gun too, which I think is the superior choice at this point. We need 2 M chips to be able, and I think a tube to be able to make our EM detector, the upgraded version which lets us see enemies near our cursor. Or was that the secret? Just secret wall that takes you nowhere. Lovely stuff. Looks like I've visited all the secrets that there are to visit. Just need to go that way, and then we'll probably be hitting the teleporter. Yeah, looks good to me. Onward to level 4. Where the game hits another difficulty spike. We start seeing more guards and even some red guards, which haven't been important from the Kremlin, they're just particularly strong. Yeah, the game has no music, pizza. Afraid not. Nailgun thankfully minces these zombies like they are not even there. And we even got some canned meat for our troubles. Can't make anything worth making except nail ammo. But nail ammo is still pretty good. Making a nail box, can't make more nail ammo, but now we can. We just need to drop you. Just crafting is very satisfying in this game, actually. I must say. Now, given that the lack of music seems to be an issue, I shall add the game's music into a little... Yeah, perhaps they wouldn't have had a teleporter incident if they used nail guns that weren't ranged, but you know how it is. Now let's see if I can find this game's music. Should be over here. Teleglitch. Demo edition. Soundtrack. Let's see if we can get this to play. Okay, let's see. Music software is awful. I'm trying to get some music on. The game's official music. The game's official music, which is kind of in its own little world. Let's see if we can get that. Oh yeah, I can get it all to play. It's not the greatest music, mind you. But it is the official music that the game has provided, so... So it is something. Please tell me if the audio levels are fine. This was DLC music. It's alright, yeah. It's very fitting, I find, but if I die, I'll blame it on the music. Actually, I can fix that. Lower my own volume. Whilst keeping yours, turn the music up a tad. No problem. What the hell am I doing? There we go. Should be up a little bit. Yeah, it's something else in front of us, absolutely. It's what how's the teleporter? How the hell have I missed the teleporter? Oh, it's probably down there. Yeah, it's a game no one really ever thinks about. I always say it's criminally underrated. And yeah, I really like it. Always have, and I'll defend it to the death. Clearly superior to The Last of Us and or Don't Starve. So we can make you MG3200 drum. Or DRM, technically, but what sort of crap have we found? I don't know, and I don't care. Top dogs, yeah. Who needs a top dog when we have the underdog itself? Have to pass through the product tissue research department next. It is an interesting place because of the nature of death research here. What makes someone alive? Electricity flowing in on your tissue, or something else? Either way, a trip to the head solves the philosophical problem with a practical solution. A working body that does not ask for pay. And in case of our research here, a dead soldier programmed for kill. Fortunately, the problem of a chip in the head can be solved with a bullet to the head. I intend to use that solution. Yeah, absolutely Satbot. There is no stopping it, no. You just have to... Comes with music, it is in no way context sensitive, it is just gonna keep playing the same few songs on loop forever. And it's about 30 minutes worth of music, but it's music. Definitely does make it easier to stream, that's for sure. Takes off the pressure of having to... Okay, get out of here, get out of here. My health is... I liked having health. I liked having health. But I've gotten a hell of a lot of ammo out of it, so that's always good. Actually, I can make a plate. Gonna keep an extra shotgun for crafting purposes. This is absolutely the best game Paradox has ever published, if you, well, discount all the games that Paradox has also published, like EU4, and if you discount Paradox's own games, it is absolutely the best game they published. If you don't, then it's probably subject to debate. But without it, no, there's absolutely no debate. Also, I don't really know what other game Paradox has published. Yep, Paradox published this. Might be hard to believe. This level came very front-loaded with enemies. Good thing I'm not completely dead yet. Damn. Yeah, we already picked that one up. Not a problem. Was 2013 before or after they mostly stopped publishing garbage? Clearly after. Perhaps this was even the first non-garbage game they published. Have you considered that? Get out my way. Good, he's dead. My ammunition problems are only getting started because grab you, dump that, dump that, grab you, eat you, grab you, and yeah, that's acceptable. Nail gun is already dropping off in usefulness. Something fierce. The fewer small groups of enemies. Wait. Let's try not to pause. Why is it not shuffling the music? Or at least not keeping playing the music. Why does the music stop? Yeah, keep playing. Yeah, you do that. Be a good boy. Okay, good. If I turn on repeat, does it... Okay, good. Majika. Original Risk of Rain was one of the games I was actually considering playing for this Rose-Tinted Marathon. And I'm very sorry for yours that I did not choose that. You're probably regretting my choice. But no matter. I do adore playing it solo though. I don't know, the fact that I believe that item drops are related to, like, are shared, I believe, does not exactly fill me with confidence. Drop you, pick up you. Nutrients, whatever. Okay, let's... Hey Orlov! It's pretty well, everything's going swimmingly. I'm not dead yet, which is always a good thing. There is now music, so people's biggest gripe about this game has been dealt with. I am trying not to die. Thanks, still stranded in space. Yeah. I guess it does. Oh god, what did I do? Got distracted thinking about Roll20's dynamic lighting, and now look at me. Burnt through all my ammo for the can gun. Sorry for the nail gun. Drop you, pick up. Drop you, pick up you, eat you, pick up you, and keep going. Don't really need the second 9mm actually. I can leave it behind. Yeah, I think this is... I'm glad someone agrees with my thought process for choosing this game. If not for the choice of the game itself. Yeah. This game... Well, it's not rose-tinted for me, I suppose. I've always... It's not a matter of nostalgia, it's a matter of... Wow, this game, no one's ever played it, but it's really great. Why isn't no one ever playing it? It's more of a matter of that. But I suppose criminally underrated games marathon wasn't going to happen, so this was as close to it as I could get. I knew I'd be going against much higher profile games, and I was okay with that. Let's see if there's another microchip around here, or if there's only death. Is this a teleporter room? Yes, yes it is. Can safely avoid that. There's still stuff to be eaten. Canned meat to be noshed. Nailgun 3 should not be made because Nailgun 2 is good enough. Leave that there, I'll be passing through. Yeah, sure. Link away. I don't think I have any bots here to slap you down for using it. Yeah. I'll check that out later. Just given that, well, sort of in the middle of something. But if you could send me the link, DM me the link, FGs, so I don't forget to actually, check it out. That would be swell. Okay, which one of you is getting up? That. No, it's that. Drop you, grab some of... What are you? Another RDX, take you, make some of you. What the hell do I make? The 9 mil. I think I might have accidentally made something I didn't want to make, but my inventory is looking okay, so need this empty can because I need to make some armor. Okay, got incoming over down south. Dropped another 9 mil, that means 9 mil ammo, at the very least. Oh, that was the one I needed. Drop you, pick up you, okay, and keep moving. Okay, we're definitely gonna get uglies coming our way fast. So that's... Got us still alone. Nice, more cans. Oh, that's good. And we finally got armor, so I feel a little bit less completely fragile. Some inventory management. You can go to the bottom because I'll need you for crafting, but nothing more. Plate, good. Can never have enough of these. Armor is just like your second health. Damage reduction and... Now the keener-eyed amongst you might notice that when you aim, you don't actually aim along the... shoot along the reticle. You actually shoot where your gun is. And that's slightly to the left of it. And I've always found that very quirky, but... Jesus Christ, what he's still doing alive. They really love playing that, don't they? Okay. That didn't quite work out, but... So I'm at that stage in the game where I've realized I've been using my ammo quite conservatively, but my health quite liberally. So that's going to be changing up and switched up for a while. Well, I sort of go all John Rambo. Or Doom guy, I suppose. Can make a teleport, but I don't want to teleport yet. Teleports are really good. It's essentially a get out of jail free card, teleport out the level, well not out the level, teleport back to the start of the level with half health and whatever armor you happen to have on you. But I want to make an EM detector. Upgraded detector, very useful. Lets you see enemies through doors or walls or whatever. Wow, so much stuff that we missed out on. I'll go back for it later. Need some more RDX after all. Looks like everything here has been thoroughly dealt with. I don't think there's anything else around this. Yeah, this corner's just death. Sometimes corners really are just death. That one was. There was a pipe and nothing else of value, I'm afraid to say. Do we hear what is there? Bug wall. Good to know. Let's keep on moving. You can probably tell that, yeah, my health has definitely taken something of a beating. Ooh, more canned meat. Lovely. Lovely stuff. Bullets, bullets, bullets. RGX, nail ammo. Let's keep you nice and reloaded. I'll keep the 9mm out. Should have been emptied. Since it's fairly deadly against non-armored enemies and somewhat deadly against armored enemies. Although the nail gun 2 is my go-to against unarmored enemies if you're in close range, like we kind of are now. Have I gotten all the secrets yet? Is a question I always ask myself, about 15 times the level. The answer seems to be yes, or the ones we've come across at least. Secrets can be found at destructible walls that they look a bit thinner than over here. And I don't know. Ooh, an empty can. Those are always nice. Canned meat lets you go over the usual cap of 100 health, which is great, but it also means lets you heal yourself for 10 when you just... Ah, yes, the large tube. The large tube is possibly the best, one of the most useful items in the game. I'm glad I did not miss out on it. We'll be needing it for... It's got a couple uses, actually. One of them is making some ungodly revolver hybrid, which is terrible. Never make it. Or maybe it was the heavy machine gun, which is also terrible. Well, it's great, but you can make it without large tube. So using the large tube for it is a complete waste. More importantly, it can be used to make the hand cannon, along with the second large tube found around level 7 or 8. Might not be that bad in the 1993 lineup. Now I'll just knock off 20 years of it, and yeah, it's absolutely 1993. I just managed to fuck up typing 3 different numbers. But it's totally 1993, Jake. Don't you worry. Looks like I've gotten everything of value. So let's head on out. I'd like to remind you that someone who I cannot understand why has put this as a punishment game, Jake, so it's a sort of Damocles hanging over your head. Just think about that. You might play it whether you like it or not. I've never been in this part of the facility. I knew the research was combine the dead tissue with robot parts. But no, they're trying to combine living and living tissue into a single organism. Such beings even be called organisms, I feel the corporation of big plans here, and my guess is the biological immortality. Technology that would enable normal humans to live hundreds of years. But the main problem with biological immortality is actually keeping your mind fresh, not the body. I guess that's why there were brain experiments doing all over the place. Either way, I need to move on. Is to the necrotic tissue engineering department, a nice name to place everything calls the storehouse. I think it's on the wheel. It was on the wheel a while back. And it made me very sad, because I consider this to be a great game. But it is also very, very hard, so I can't afford to ever put it on there. These are red guards, and not the guys from Elder Scrolls, no. These are just guards that are red and they're tougher and they really love killing you. So, in a sort of backwards way, the absolute state of Teleglitch 2013. One of the best things about it, I suppose they switch it up a bit here. And instead of having teleporters be at the other side of the level, somewhere around here. The teleporters are right here, but you need to activate the gates for them. And those are way over to the other side of the level. So enemies over there. Probably enemies over here. And I'll make myself a teleporter. Might get... Good thing I was listening, because... Yeah, sound design, game, useful stuff. Large tube, beautiful. No one coming from there. I really do not care much for the revolver. But still bullets. So I can't afford to waste them completely. Just use them more liberally since I do not care. Do you mind coming out? If you're gonna get up, get up. Okay. Looking good so far. Keep on moving. Make sure there are no guards willing to snipe me. Ah, there's a guard. Get our 9 more out. And he's down. Huh, dead already. Come now. Surely you can't be dead already. I'd be so disappointed. Let's drop you, pick up you, drop you, pick up you. Chop down you. Oop, that was stupid, that was very stupid. Complete waste of ammo. Well, I suppose it got me some canned meat, which is always good. Putting me back at whatever health I had before. Nothing there. Looks like nothing over here. Wait, was that something? No. Just jumping at shadows here. Ah, it's you. Big zombie. Ah, damn. That's a bunch of armor that I won't be getting back. Oh well. Bloody inconvenient as it may be. We must press on. Okay, we got Okay, I know where we are. That's the boss room. The first of the many bosses. It's more of a mini boss actually, but it is technically a boss, so we will be avoiding that until we absolutely have to go through there. The first boss consists of 2 war walkers, as the game calls them. Simply put, they are big, fuck off robots with machine guns, which can also step on you. And no, not in that way. Okay, we saved about 1 bullet by doing that. A bullet is still a bullet. Should be dead, he's got a little pool of blood around him. Okay. Looking fairly deceased as far as I'm concerned. No one here, just some empty cans. Yummy. I can still taste this tetanus on them. Looks like there haven't been any secrets so far. Fun enough. There is 25 health that I've missed out on getting so far, but aside from that though, ain't much. Okay, we definitely want to go there. But we want to be prepared, so AGL1, you're up. Zombies have got this weird sort of lurching way of running towards you. Makes them hard to deal with. Takes a lot of practice. What do you got for me? Taser, rare ammo, and RDX 500. So we can eat you, drop you, take the taser, drop. No. Okay, no. Take the shotgun, drop the taser, take the RDX, make Panzer Force. Actually, not make the Panzer Force AP. But I kind of need it, so let's make the Panzer Force AP. Let's drop you. Take the taser, take that empty can, and still got rev ammo, which is useful. Sure, Hotline Miami might look better, it's more polished as far as games go. But this game has got a charm of its own that I just cannot deny. Made some interesting stylistic choices, and I for one approve of them. It's pixel minimalism at its pretty much at its most minimal. As few pixels as humanly possible, while still being able to visually distinguish one thing or another. I suppose it's time to drop the nail gun. The nail gun, I don't really need the nail box. Don't need a nail gun. Yeah, nail gun stops being useful around level 5, and we are in level 5. I'll be needing my RDX for other stuff. No, I think I dropped the wrong thing. I dropped a shotgun. Shotgun's useful. A random box of nails is slightly less useful. I'll be needing you, absolutely. Going in. I'll be using you. And you. I'm dealing with these enemies. So I need to go down there. That was absolutely clinical. Except until this guy got up. It was clinical. Jesus Christ, the can gun is a lot less good than I remember. Still, tolerable. Oh, I'm glad this might be your favorite for 2013. Yeah, I can understand the sentiment for Last of Us. It's definitely less game than a lot of stuff is. I like gameplay in my games, and you cannot stand doing stuff. So by virtue of you hating it least, I will take that. Might not be able to ever convince you that it's a good game, but at least it is a game. Okay, we got incoming hostiles. A lot of them. Go to the meat trap. Come on, go to the meat trap. Doesn't really care about the meat trap. Definitely one of those games that's easier to play than to stream. Yeah. Yeah, it was a good choice on my end. Anyone who pressured me into putting it deserves brownie points. How those guys hit like trucks. I still can't make my beloved, and I do mean beloved, shock blade. Okay, you. Teleporter location marked on map. We knew that already, thank you very much. But you get brownie points for trying to help at least, game. I think this game had exactly the right amount of oversight. It might not be very much in the Paradox style, definitely, but it's a game that, I don't know, I'm glad it exists. No matter how janky you might think it is. And it does look pretty janky. Shotgun X2. It doubles the damage of a shotgun while keeping its ammo consumption the same. Yeah, I don't get it either. Okay, we got more death over there. Out of brown and blue, right into pixel nonsense. It's the best of times, and I suppose it was the worst of times. Yeah. I'd say the pixel nonsense was probably better. We made a shock blade. Shock blades are very good. It's a blade that shocks and means that your knife is now electric. With all the fun that you can imagine, it deals double damage. It means I can just knife a zombie and he's down like that. It actually deals somewhat less than double damage, but it means you can actually knife one of these guys without expecting to die. Gives you a fighting chance in mano a mano. Don't look like there are any secrets that I missed. I know there's one really good secret in level 6, but this ain't level 6. So let's drop you, let's see what I can make. Stimulant, nail ammo, and cannon rounds. Can make some cannon rounds, I suppose. Don't really need nail box. The weird zombie game that James likes with slightly better graphics. What was it? Like the one Rogue Survivor. Yeah, that was the one. That must be it, surely. I think State of Decay has got significantly higher fidelity graphics. But these graphics, by virtue of being pixel garbage, are in some ways timeless. Who can beat? Yummy. Tasted stale when it was made, and that was about 150 years ago, so probably tastes even more stale now. That's the spare AGL, which I don't need. There's a secret over here. My health has taken quite a beating due to that gun-armed maniac. Thankfully we can make some cannon rounds, which will eventually pay off. Trust me, guys. Got stimulants, which are always nice. Yeah. This game has a style of its own, whilst Rogue Survivor is just bad clip art. Honestly, I don't know if it's just bad clip art, but yeah, this game has its own style. It's not a beautiful style, absolutely not. This game is ugly to its core, and it's meant to be ugly to its core. It chose to be ugly, and it's proud of it. It knew it was going to look hideous, and no one would like it, and it would get relentlessly teased at school, but it knew that. And unapologetic about it. Yeah, let's... I just sneak past that. It succeeded. Absolutely. Now, we've gone through level 5, which is tough, but not as tough as level 6, as one might assume. Still, it is fairly early. We're making good time. I've only been at this for like an hour and 20 minutes. Since I'll take the nail gun with me, but I don't expect to use it. I'm just taking it with me because I have some spare inventory space, really. Like, same with the revolver, I'm not planning on using it. Now, where does this take us? 6B, damage statistics department. I want to go to 6. Not B. Advanced combat testing. Thanks, quick double down. It's a damn good game. I recommend you give it another shot. Glad I was working in teleportation tech and on the storehouse, cutting up the bodies and joining them together again like pieces of a goddamn puzzle. Well, at least they're all in bits and pieces again after I went through the place. The next stop is the advanced combat testing. Should be a bit cleaner place, and a bit deadly, I'm afraid. Selling points, incredibly hard, roguelite game with action game with survival elements. Very immersive, I find, but that's not something you can tell from the stream. It's unforgiving, is probably the best word. You will die. This game has no epilepsy warning, and it probably should. Okay, we've got 2 doors. Okay, at least we know nothing's this way. Neither did I, El Coro. I found it very charming. It's pixels, but pixels aren't inherently bad. It's very well made pixels. Ow, 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 ow. God, do I miss having health. Siege when dressing rogue like you say, perfect. We'll kill off the straggler to magic clawed away from Jake's beat ass on the stream. Yeah, this is the part where I die more. Thankfully, that teleport essentially means I have a plus 50 health at any given moment in time. Not so thankfully, my health in general is looking pretty terrible. Don't have much rifle ammo. This... Okay, shotgun can go back down here. Don't really have the ammo for spare for that, and yeah. It's what I don't like about being stuck in a hallway with two ends. You can't really... Whichever way you go, you're gonna get someone coming the other way as well. And there we go, I'm dead. But I'm actually alive. I died, but I got better. Where the hell are they? Ah. Scientists are some of the deadliest enemies because they are armored and they take a crap ton of ammo to kill. Thankfully I'm using the MG, which is an armor-piercing gun for whatever reason. But, yeah. Good morning, Tarkin. Why should you vote for the other ones? Well, scientists are armored because just answering Goka quickly, because the facility AI wants to keep them alive for some reason. We do not know the reason, we just know that they want to be kept alive. This is a game that is truly a game. It is true to itself. It is just that. Unforgiving, balls to the walls hard. And I really do mean balls to the walls hard. Action roguelite. It's tough. It's gonna kill you. It's not for everyone, but it'll make you feel like you're a lone scientist stranded on a facility at the end of the universe. Right at the end of the universe, where there's nothing but corporate hellscape and, well, you and a bunch of killbots. And that's all there is. It's you truly against the world. AKA Gordon Freeman in a way. Suppose the armored scientists are, yeah. Not even a restaurant, there is only stale canned meat, which is filled with enough hormones to make you heal beyond what you usually should be able to. That's where the boss is. And yeah, this game is absolutely uncompromising, unforgiving, and was criminally underrated, which is why I chose it, instead of choosing something more popular like Risk of Rain, which I also love and was from the same year. It's a game that's, I believe in many ways, is perfect. Not because it's the best possible game to be made, but because every single part of it goes towards a greater whole, without any redundancies. Yeah. You get a sense of pride and achievement, both, for completing it. Yeah. Rose tinting does have a tendency of shattering, but thankfully in this case no one really had any rose tinting to begin with, so you either love it or you hate it. But you love it and hate it based on, well, what I'm showing you. Well, maybe it's the boss over here. No, the boss can't be here, surely. Yeah, I won't use though. I'll just kill myself there. Okay. Took that out. Got a tube. We can't make anything useful with that. Not yet, anyway. There's a camera there. Cameras summon enemies. Ooh. And I really do mean summon. They conjure enemies out of thin air that weren't there before. And they will absolutely come and wreck your day. Which is why I need to take them out extremely quickly. Okay. My health has seen better days and I'm going up against a boss without even full health. This will be fun, I suppose is a word. Not one I'd use to describe my situation, mind you, just a word. Good, cat meat. Wounded zombies are doubly easy to dispatch with a knife that overkills them completely. Okay, what do you do? Just describing the AGL. Yeah, I suppose so. It's XCOM is fun. I've never really played XCOM, but I have played similar games, and yeah, they're good. Looks like there's no putting it off. I've got to go and kill the boss. Without enough ammo, without... Well, I suppose I can make a armor-piercing Pantherforst. That's the only edge I'll have. But it's an edge I'll have to use. I have some stimulant. No healing, no nothing. And of course, once you've beaten the boss, the game does not let up. Not in the slightest. Don't have my power legs, do have the tubes for them. Got AGL ammo, which is tolerable. Got heavy rifle ammo, which is good. I'll have to do most of it with the MG. Oh god. So yeah, boss room. This is what happens when you take stimulants. Oh, and rip headphone users. This guy's got miniguns. He's also got a big fuck-off tail, which he loves using to kill you. No, that's gonna come this way. Ow. Okay. Usually you might have a las gun at this point, not have wasted all your health. Maybe a heavy rifle 2x. Ow, 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 ow. Okay, keep running, keep running, keep running, keep running, keep running, keep running. And there we go. That was not easy. Yeah, I think my connection might not be the best, I'm afraid. At least the audio's fine, yeah. So I'm still alive, against all odds. Let's see if we can get any further than this. Where's the other guy? Come on. As they say, come and have a go if you think you're hard enough, but looks like he's noped out. Good for me. Okay, it's only the occasional hiccup. Acceptable, but I'd rather I didn't have the occasional hiccup. We've got a bunch of health because of how the enemy levels are set up. You can end up with all the health right at the end. Let's make some more. Let's make the lasgun mod, yes. The lasgun mod is great. It's just like the lasgun, but it carries way more ammo and it takes longer to reload, I suppose. Which is the trade-off of having a bigger ammo pool. Okay, got stuff over here. And there's a wall walk already. No, lasgun mod. Why am I shooting in little bursts, you may ask? It is quite simple. The lasgun does more damage when shot like that. It's also prudent since it conserves ammunition, but it's... Damn. Put you down there, bring you back up here. Ow. I really hate turrets. These are like my least favorite enemies. Okay. That was it. Not easy. These guys, high risk, high reward, I can just stab them. Lower risk, lower reward is using the MGHV, which we don't have yet. Kill them. See if there's anyone around. Don't look like it. Okay, looks like there's probably a bunch of enemies in this room. There's also a secret. Have I missed any secrets? Because I know there's one really good secret in this area. Containing 4 different MG3200s, but not a motor, annoyingly enough. The motor which I desperately need for my power legs, so I can stop being a power cripple. Ow. Somewhat inefficient with my ammo, but hey. I'm still alive, which is more that can be said for that guy. I don't really mind spending AGL ammo. It doesn't have much use outside of certain situations like this one. Don't want to make the heavy revolver. Storage cabinets marked. That was... no, there's still one. Good to know. Check out the secret. Use our 9mm to... unless we have something more useless. There it is. We won't be getting ourselves an early minigun, I'm afraid, but we will be getting ourselves a metric crap ton of MG ammo. Let's drop you, let's drop you, let's drop you, and let's drop you. Look at that. 120 bullets. Beautiful. We have something resembling a fighting chance. As soon as I make more ammo, sorry, I get more microchips, I'll make a teleport. The MGHV can be made with rifle plus hardware. Let's just drop the large tube just in case. It's essentially an upgraded version of the rifle HV, and it's ideal for dealing with armored enemies, especially with the little swarm bots, because one hit is one kill. Always. Guaranteed. No questions asked. Take some cannon rounds, sure. Okay, teleporter's here, but we don't want the teleporter just yet. There was still some stuff to be had. Okay. Guns out, even if it is only a 9mm pistol, and this level looks mostly clear. Okay. Oh no, it is... oh no. This door over here is red, but it's not traversable. It goes to a special room where you spawn in if you die while fighting the boss. And it's a one-way door, you can only come out of it, not go in. So for now, we are clear of the boss. At least until level 8. In which case, there'll be another boss. The Blue Walker. Let's get out of here. Hell, they had plenty of chance to test their combat abilities on me. But some of them were not the regular zombies. Some of those soldiers. I used to know these guys when they were still security guards at the facility. I used to drink and play cards with them. What was disturbing to me was the fact that they were not dead. They had microchips forcefully installed into the skulls, controlling them like aggressive puppets. Next up is robotic hardware research. I haven't met a single Militech robot yet. Guessing it's because they're all here. And here they are. I believe early on in the level you get swarmed by 3 welding robots. That's one of the deadliest things in the game. Single one can be dealt with easily enough. But 3 is something akin to a death sentence. Now we start, this game takes off the kid gloves completely. And it's like, yeah, there's... oh, and there's already a wall walker. Why are you starting off with a wall walker, are we? Okay, there's just death over there. Good to freaking know. Anyone coming through here? Doesn't look like it. Anyone coming through here? This game loves its patrols. It loves sending enemies at you from far away, just homing onto you like fucking hellhounds. And they will find you. There is... it's a guarantee. Just a matter of when. Got 2 very long hallways, which enemies will be swarming through. Come on. Why, guys? Okay, that's machine gun zombie. Good news, they're still zombies, so that means anti-flesh weapons like 9mm and the shotgun are useful and effective against them. Bad news, I do not have anywhere near enough ammo for that. Okay, good. That's one hallway cleared. And we can make the mag shield. Absolutely. It means that we can't make the railgun, which I hate. Some people swear by it, mind you. Oh, there they are, there they are, there they are. Thankfully, the heavy rifle was made to take out these dudes. But I could have used the lasgun mod as well. Or the MGHV. All would have been valid choices. Oh, I've still got revolver ammo, I suppose. Keep you out. This game really does require extreme caution. I don't really want to show you what happens when you get too close to these guys, because it's very painful for me. They tear through your armor like it's not there. In fact, they might just outright ignore it, I fear. Okay, we got the mag shield. Why is the mag shield good? Simple. The mag shield is good because it means that bullets will sometimes miss. Aren't there like a billion other things aside from bullets that can kill you? Yes, yes there are. But it's one less thing that's slightly less deadly. I believe there's one squid on this level as well. Squids are some of the deadliest enemies. They can smack you about when you're close by. They can laser you if you're far away. Oh god, the lasers. The lasers are some of the terrifying things. Okay. And here come the regular squishy enemies to remind you how far you've come. The guard. Dead. Okay, you are just a zombie. I can deal with you easily enough. Really having to bring my A game here. Which means playing slowly. Which is another problem with this game. Not while playing it well. Not whilst playing it well, mind you. Don't mind playing this slowly, methodically. It's just a problem while streaming, I'm afraid, so. Oh god, there's the squid, there's the squid, there's the squid. Okay, that's done. Took slightly more ammo than I was willing to spend. I was a little bit inaccurate, I'm afraid, but it got the job done. That squid is dead. And I might be the only one on the level. Should only be one, maybe two on this level. Okay, you're a guard. Do I have any bad ammo? Missing every shot here. Damn. Need health. Need armor. Need freaking everything. Shouldn't there be more war walkers around here? More enemies, that's for sure. Man. Don't think you know tense until you play this game. I will absolutely say that. Until you play this game, you don't know the meaning of tense. Don't know the meaning of going around a corner with a gun with one bullet in it and knowing that you gotta shoot that bullet and shoot it well because you can't afford to miss. And you know you gotta switch out the gun immediately afterwards because, well, It's only got one bullet, but you can't afford to waste any of your shots. At the same time, your health, man. Your health is everything. Speaking of. Okay, nothing worth making. Why do I have an extra revolver? Go away. Also, I'm in a terrible situation because I don't have my power legs. Power legs are so good, but I haven't found a single motor. Motors drop from Warwalkers, so if the game's feeling like it doesn't want to drop any, you're shit out of luck. Nothing here. I thought I saw a squid's leg. Okay, there's a Warwalker. There we go, finally, the motor. There are plenty of motors to be had. In fact, in a run I recently went on, I had 2 motors by level 6, so I could make myself a lovely minigun. But this time round, no such luck. And my first motor was on level 7. Ah, the beauty of rook lights. But as you can see, I believe it was Sadbot who hadn't complained about it, the speed or the lack of thereof. Okay, dodge. Okay, managed to deal with them well enough. Despite the fact that they really are out to kill me. Wait, is there anyone there? Another plate, good. That means armor. That means maybe not dying for a few more seconds. $13 bullets on this though. Lucky 13. Let's take a moment to look through how many bullets we have. Not enough, not enough, not enough. Never enough. Don't have enough anything, really. Be it health or ammo, but thankfully we're getting to the point where lots of the enemies are mechanical and the las gun really shines. Plus, more rifle ammo, always good against the Warwalkers and those weird welder bots. Got my last revolver bullet. Ow. Don't need nail ammo, far from it. Nail ammo is a long forgotten commodity at this point. Used to be useful, now it's not. Hasn't been in a damn long while, but if I can get my hands on another, what's it called? Not medkit. Yeah, you go. Get my hands on another. Okay, there we go. Large tube. Okay, good. I had always underrated the AGL for turret clearing duty. It does serve its purpose, that's for sure. Let's keep you out. What's that I spy with my little eye? Okay, another turret. Looking alright to me. Let's keep on moving. Check out that no one's coming to gank us, as the kids say these days. Looks like just a lonely swarm bot. I suppose I'd just make it a bot. If it's one swarm bot, so it's not swarm, that would just be a bot. No. Surely. Yes, I know. If you've seen what a laser can do to a human, you'd be a lot more open to, you know, pressing tab to check out your surroundings and make sure you can see further. Ah, here it was. Yeah. 2 bullets. Can't carry you. So let's leave you there for now. But I will be wanting you by the end of the level, that's for sure. Actually, have I checked out everything before here? No, there's a door that I haven't checked out. Oh well. Wait, is that a sign? No. Okay, clinically dealt with those. Who are you? You're a scientist? Scientists are too deadly to knife. They react very violently when you try and stab them. They do not like it. Funnily enough. They take offense to it. Oh, I'm glad you like it, Taco. Oh, I'm contractually obligated by my non-existent sponsors to let you know that this game is currently on sale, so if there's ever been a time to try it and you don't have it in your library, now's your chance. Okay, who the hell are you? Okay, no, we'll just try you. You need to die. Okay. So far, so tolerable. Huh. I'm glad I managed to... Yeah. Yeah. Glad I managed to learn a Swedish and help, well, promote this criminally underrated game, so... I suppose now it's only underrated now that you're getting it. Now that one more person has seen that, you know, this is actually pretty fun. Might not love it as much as I do, of course, that's very hard. But I'm hoping you'll enjoy it. Okay, that's for teleporter. Let's see if we can... Let's leave the can meat there for now, but we can get back through here later. I believe the large tube is somewhere on this level, but it might be on the next one. I'm not entirely sure. I know the magnet was on this level, so it might be that the tube is on the next one. Damn, it's a large tube, good. It'll turn our ammo troubles right round, like a record, baby. Right round. Okay, we've got scientists and zombies and... No, stop standing in the way. Damn you armored scientists. When will you ever learn that your actions have consequences? You frickin' fricks can never be quenched, don't you know? Can drop the hardware, take the SMG. effectively replace my 9mm, which is now a crafting material. Drop the nail box, absolutely. That's not needed. Nail box is strongly unnecessary by this point. Okay. Just one more room to check out. And it looks... no, it's got something good. Good. It's got ammunition. Not much ammunition, but some. No shoddy shells, but it does have some expert grenades. Excellent for dealing with sword bots, zombies, and turrets. There's something over here. RDX. Suppose I can drop you. RDX is good on squids as well. Don't need you. Haven't missed any secrets, have I? Yes, I have actually. Good thing I always check. Secret hunting is hardly the most exciting thing in the game, but you need every single bit of health, bullets, anything they can get your hands on. Oh, thank God. Got the mudload of canned meat. Got tube, I need to drop something, but I don't know what. It's not gonna be any of these. The SMG is probably the best candidate for dropping, honestly, but... actually... what I need from now on is really just that... cannon. Too large, cheap plus hardware, so I need to carry a hardware on me. Large, cheap hardware, 9mm. Last gun, MG 3200, minigun, nail guns. Mag shield, got that. Teleport, I need that, but... okay, so I need that hardware so I can drop the empty can. I'm at level 7 out of 10 FGs, and I'm just about to go into 8. I'm just making some hard choice about what I need and what I don't, and that empty can didn't quite make the cut. Which is a shame, because empty cans make good ammo for the cannon, which we'll be making next level. I hope. If I can make the cannon, we should have a shot at beating the game. If I can't, we have a much smaller shot. If I haven't missed out on the tube. If I died now, where would I restart? I've only got a couple hours, so I'd probably just go straight to level 9 so I can show you the ending, I guess. And technically beat the game on stream. All my guns are loaded. 8B, reactor cooling sector. Or 8, not B, military software. Let's go to reactor cooling. I'd start from level 9, even though I haven't technically... you have to beat level 10 to unlock it. I've already beaten it before, so I'll be doing that. I'm going to go to the central reactor cooling sector next. Everything in the facility is powered by the reactor. The reactor itself is built deep into the planet core and is designed to be inaccessible for humans. Its cooling stations are located above the ground level. The cooling sector itself is a clean, well-guarded place. I could try sabotage and manually destroy or shut down the coolers, but then I would certainly die myself in the resulting reactor explosion as well. And self-sacrifice was never my favorite form of altruism. It seems that the only way out for me is the hard way, staying alive. The game would put me right at the beginning. I have no teleporters, so I would just straight die. Unfortunately, you cannot sabotage the things, as the game is implying there. Which I think is a great shame. It'd be nice as an alternate ending, that you, well, kill yourself to save the world. Well, not really the world, but save the universe from this rogue AI. But unfortunately, that is not an option. I'm just waiting to see a squid. Second eye. Okay. Wait, well, okay, that's an MG zombie. Oh. $29 bullets left for this gun. Thankfully, got more gun. Any guys coming at me immediately? No. Any guys coming at me in the near future? Probably. Ooh. Okay, that's a scientist. Scientists are especially deadly since they can fire lasers at you, and lasers kill you in lickety split. Yeah, you don't have to go all the way back. Essentially, you take the level you get to. Odd level minus 2 is where you start. So if you get to level 5, you can start at 3. Level 7, you start at 5. Level 9, you start at 7. And beat level 10, and you can start at 9 for your next playthrough. Okay, you're gonna come over. Thank you kindly. H-Fel bullets, which are presumably high velocity. I'm just waiting for a squid to just creep up on me. Oh, that's a war walker, so we need you. Well, I guess we need to just deal with you first. Okay. Oh shit. It's everybody on their uncle. Wasn't super efficient, but I was sort of getting backed into a corner there, and I did not want to be backed into a corner. That's the opposite of what I wanted. Lots of ammo, lots of resources spent for that squid. Okay. That was a squid. Good. It's brutal. Thankfully, squids are my speciality. Have I got a clear line of sight on you? No, I don't. Not yet. And this warwalker's just been standing here all day. Ouch. Dealt with. Good. Out of ammo, but hey, it was dealt with. Those guys have to die. Okay, another room clear. Good. Okay, you sweep fairly far down. Ooh, another squid. Great. I'm exactly where you don't want to fight a squid. Long hallways are where squids are strongest. Long hallways are generally good though for you, so. Okay, what are you? Apparently no one in the entire facility, not even the AI, thought, you know, If our cameras go down, if they just explode, maybe we should send out a little alarm signal. No way. You can kill them with impunity. You don't need to dodge them. Ooh. Accidentally minimized my screen there. Squids might not look so deadly now that, given that I'm fighting them, and I know how to deal with them. But trust me, I'm actually gonna just turn down my music ever so slightly. It's covering up the game sounds, and fiddling with the game sounds is a bit of an issue. But awkward, I think. Okay, we're leaving lots of resources behind, but that's fine. My health is good, my ammo is tolerable. Okay, it's just a swarm bot. Just a swarm bot. Nothing to it. Oop, one gun. I suppose it's fairly effective. Okay, we haven't dealt with everything here. We'll have to be back before we restart. Well, before we go to the next level, I suppose. But finally, large tube, come to me. Been carrying that large tube around for so long, but now we've got the cannon with a stupid amount of ammo. Yeah, this looks good to me. Cannons are good anti-heavy guys. I wonder what it does to scientists. Ow, 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 ow. So yeah, that's what happens when you meet a squid. I had health. I no longer have health. Thankfully, and I do mean thankfully, I managed to survive because I was beyond full. Got the first microchip that I'll be needing desperately later. Let's not eat our canned meat yet. No, actually we'll eat one canned meat. Put me closer to a decent amount of health, but I want to keep the rest of it so I can go into the boss with more than full health. Let's see, what else do I need? I'll be keeping the cans because I've got enough cannon ammo for now. I won't be making stimulants yet. The motor can stay. You only really need one motor since you can find a minigun later on. 8B is a lot harder than I remember. Then again, 8 non-B is ridiculous. There's just this one room which is pretty much instant death. Ooh, text database updated. He's got a laser. Thankfully the cannon killed him. One shot, one kill. That's good to know. It'll be my anti-scientist weapon from now on. How well does it do against you? Not good enough, not good enough. Damn it, cough. Good, you dropped a taser. Taser means ammo. Tasers can also be made into the Tesla coil, but I've never really believed in that. It's a strong gun, don't get me wrong. It's really strong. It seeks out your enemies. It melts through armor like it wasn't even there. But I've never liked it. I've always preferred the lasgun mod. Keep your enemies as far away as possible is my line of thinking. And it's generally a pretty good line of thinking. So I like the cannon, why I like the don't like the railgun because it competes with the cannon and with the mag shield, but if it weren't for that I would like the cannon. Storage cabinets marked. Looks like we still got a lot of level to go through. Speaking of a lot of level, what's in this chest I left behind? I would like to know. In fact, I got to know. Nailbox and RDX. I can take the RDX. That's space field. Could make some cannon rounds, but I seem to be doing fine on the cannon round department. Let's keep on keeping on. Oop. There we go. If I were more accurate, then this gun would be even better than it already is. As it stands, it's insane. It turns useless cans into, well, ammo, which is great. Formerly useless cans, I should say. Okay, you're just a swarm bot. I'll dispatch with you and my trusty shock blade. Beautiful. Though he's not dead yet. Wow, that's... the splash on this is insane. Like you just kill yourself half the time. Okay, let's stand well back and blow everything apart because this is the gun. Got another can of meat, good. Okay, can I carry? Yeah, I can carry it. Can carry you, can drop you. There was another plate all the way back near the beginning. This will become a theme in this level, I assure you. Me, Moss, running all the way back and forth across the level. But hey. It's the sort of thing that's, I feel, is almost gimmicky in a way. But then again, this game is hard enough to warrant this level of, well, doing this. Now that we have one bit of free space in our inventory, what will we be bringing over there? Not the mailbox. Never the mailbox. Never go for a mailbox. Take the RDX 500. And if necessary, we can always drop it. Hardware, we should be good on the hardware department. Canned meat, none over here, but I won't be using it until I get to the point where I can. Once I reach the boss, I will be pumping myself up with my steroid-enhanced canned meat. Oh god, that might be the boss. I don't think it's the boss room, actually. Yeah, it's not the boss room. I'll leave that well alone, though. Don't matter. This gives me the heebie-jeebies right now. Can get an extra med kit, which I won't be getting yet. Are there any secrets I missed? Don't look like it. This is the boss room. You can tell because it's got destructible pillars in it. So I just need to clear one more room, potentially. Then it's boss time. Ah, Swarmbot. Good old friendly garden variety Swarmbot. Ouch. Said friendly. Oh, they are the opposite of friendly. Okay, so that's everything checked out before the boss. My health has seen better days. Let's deal with that. The War Walker's probably my least favorite boss, I must say. It's the one I've beaten the least times, given that I've done a few runs starting from level 9. Oh no, wait, no, I only have one plate. Damn. Well, I'll probably get some armor later on. Still, we have the stimulant to be able to deal with the nasty, nasty boss man. Get the tubes, they don't hurt us, so we might as well. Medkits, put medkits over here. Stimulant, I'll be taking it right now, so we can just put it over here or whatever. How are my weapons doing? Fully loaded. Locked and loaded. Let's get rid of the screen shake and go. This guy shoots missiles. I do not like him. Those missiles are extremely deadly. Thankfully, I have a lot of armor. Not so thankfully, I don't have any teleport, so I don't have any insurance. Thankfully, he is dead. And that's the guy I really wanted dead. I'll keep around one RDX 250 purely for stimulant purposes. Because we like drugs around here. Around these here parts, drugs are approved. Oh, that's the end of the level. What did I leave behind? I left behind a motor, I left behind a nail box, I left behind nothing of consequence. My health is pretty much full. The only damage I took there was due to my own stupidity. Onwards to level 9. And it's also time for a water break. So I will be back momentarily. Enjoy the music, even though you've heard it all several hundred times before. And enjoy this little bit of lore. I'll be back in a second. Don't miss me too much. And I'm back. 81% accuracy on that level, apparently. Damn good. Damn good stuff. Missed out on all the secrets. Assuming there were any, but oh well, no matter. Onwards. Things are looking alright right now. We have more stuff than we would have if we'd started on this level. But now you can clearly tell that the teleglitch anomalies are, the teleglitches, if you will, are becoming more and more prevalent. Took a bunch of self-damage from that cannon, honestly. More than I would have liked. But 2 scientists and a squid. Right at the beginning of the level, no space to retreat. Thanks, but those are not odds I like. Trying with you. Okay, good. You are down. I thought you'd be coming. But you see, mon coeur. 2 bits of cannon are enough to kill anything. Except maybe squid, in which case you might need 3. Railgun is 1 shot, 1 kill if you hit the center of anything, but it's, with squids, I never seem to have much success. Man, this room is clever. Well, it seems pretty effective against zombies. So happy I finally get to use the cannon after so long of, so much time of not being able to. I always had, I'd always balk it up somehow, you know? I'd either, you know, get to this point with both the large tubes but have forgotten the 9mm necessary to craft it, because it's a really awkward gun to craft. You need 2 large tubes, and there are only 2 large tubes in the game. A 9mm pistol, which I think there's only 1, well, there might be 2 guaranteed, but there's only 1 guaranteed if you're not playing with random items. If you are playing with random items, sorry. But they can drop at least. Ow, 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 ow. Okay, it's gone dead. Good. Shotgun 2x, good. Or x2. This part is truly feels like horror. It's horrifying. It's every single second you could just have a couple guys come around the corner and whoops, you're dead. You have been lasered off the face of the earth. No do-overs. Thankfully the game is fairly generous with the shoddy shells around these parts, but still not ideal. Okay, you're easily dealt with. You, not so much. Good. All it takes is 1 bullet to kill that, but it's 1 bullet. Well, I spent 2 for one thing, which ain't great. And this room's got some zombies in it. Decent amount, in fact. Coming out of there, I believe. Huh. There aren't zombies. That's weird. There usually are zombies here. There's an extra tube in case you need it for crafting a detector. By this point we've crafted everything that needs a tube though. Jesus. Jesus, that almost killed me. Turn that scientist into mincemeat. Good. Into ragu. Warwalker. Shit. Okay. Good to know. Okay, this looks like a dead end. So all we got out of it was a bunch of ammo, was a bunch of negative ammo, I suppose, and the knowledge that nothing will come and bite our asses. Gotta keep this room in mind, we'll pass by it later, but right now we do not need it yet. It's you. This room is swarming with enemies usually, and sightlines are terrible. Damn, missed. Should be dead. Looks dead enough. Yeah. I think where this game is strongest, aside from well, I suppose it's just its general atmospheric. The general atmosphere it creates. You look dead. Oh wow, he's already dead. All it took was 2 cannon rounds. Guess if you actually hit, you know, that does help. Here. Plates are good. Don't need the tubes, we don't need the hardware. Do need the plates. Microchips, we have enough. We have a teleporter though, that's fine. Don't really need any more microchips. That's just 3 zombies that'll just kill us for no good reason and take our ammo, and yeah, you know the drill. You can go away, you can come with. Okay. Come. Ow, 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 ow. Okay. Die. Damn, 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 damn. Haven't accidentally dropped that gun. Cost me. Cost me dearly. What have you got for me? Medkits. Good. I'm completely out of cannon ammo, come to think of it. But I know I can always make some more if I want to. Can make a lot more. Let's keep the lasgun mod out though. Anti-squid weaponry at its finest, also Teleglitch. Do you not want to get Teleglitched? No, sorry. Okay, this room has got the blast doors. Ah, yes. Zombies here. Are they worth the shotgun shells? Yes. Are they worth? They're worth less than 10 shotgun. They're worth the difference in shotgun shells, even though I lost no health. And they're also worth the possibility of getting some, whatchamacallit, some extra canned meat. Yum, yum, yum. Also, yeah, there's a secret over here. Shotgun ammo isn't that good now that most of the enemies are armored, and shotguns are terrible against non-armored enemies. You know how it is. But, and it's a nice big bird. They are very good against the final boss. I wouldn't say very good, they're fairly good. They're worse weapons, absolutely. Let's eat up all this delicious canned meat. It's only 4. Gladly take you. Turn you into empty cans and you into cannon rounds. It's 4 rounds. Well, each can apparently makes 4 rounds, which is very good. I mean, the cannon got me to the last level on this one, so it's an incredible gun. I cannot understand people who swear by the railgun because it means not getting the hand cannon. I cannot understand them. Not too much left in the game, honestly. Ooh. Thanks, Death's Head. Thanks for the follow. Cheers, man. If I ever mispronounce your name, it's because I've heard Jake mispronounce it too many times. I'm just too used to hearing it wrong. Okay, good. Yeah, I've checked out everything before, including every single secret, right? Yeah, looks like it. Huh, doesn't look like there was anyone on the other side of the door. Oh yeah, it's you. Every so often you get enemies that are just like right on the other side of the door, rubbing up against it, rushing it and wanting to kill you. That is kind of annoying, because it means that it's essentially a race between you and them. With who gets to kill who. Aw, that's nice. I'll make sure to check your channel out, given that I am now been informed that you stream as well. Haven't really been watching other people stream lately. I've mostly been binging The Umbrella Academy and The Boys, actually. But I do enjoy watching people stream. One of the reasons I do it myself, I suppose. Bonus plates, good. Trouble with the heavy rifle is that its ammo is so scarce. Oh god, that was a mistake. What a mistake to make her, as my compatriots from a lower low would say. Thankfully I've got enough level behind me that I can kite them fairly safely. I'm using this gun even though it's gross overkill, because, well, it's always useful to have free inventory space, and I really need it at this point. Classic. Just love doing that to the... It's very easy to do with the sword bots. It's harder to do with the regular... with the zombies. That's what they call it. Okay, no secrets over here. Doesn't look like it. Good so far. Okay, the teleporter's over here, but there's still stuff to be found. Namely one secret and other stuff as well. I really missed the secrets. Oh, doesn't look like it. Move it down this way. Yes, I know where the teleporter location is. Thank you for telling me, but I already knew where it was. Here's the final secret. As long as well as some ass shells. Secret with a nice teleglitch in it, because of course it has to have one. What's a secret without the possibility of death being? The imminent possibility of death. This essentially gives you a teleport without giving you a teleport. Gives you a make your own teleport. Reason being is probably because you can... There's an achievement for beating the game without using teleporters. So. Well, without using the personal teleporter. Not the... Admittedly, the achievement that isn't cancelled until you use one, so you could still make it and keep it as an insurance, but... You know. It's better to have the pieces. Yeah, that looks good to me. Onwards to the final level. Seems the facility AI has finally noticed that I exist. Well, I'm going to be gone soon. I was hoping to have some nice weapons from this place, but it looks like most of the interesting stuff was already integrated into the robots. What I've got, will have to do. Next up is teleport tech. It's taken me a while to get here, but every drop of blood I shared is worth it. I suppose shed. Because it is my only chance of returning to humanity and a good life. If I get out of here, I want to become a better person. Oh. Slightly less accurate, but accurate enough. As you can see, there's like a bajillion teleporters here. None of them will do us any good. All we care about is one specific teleporter. And that's the one behind the final boss. Which, as luck will have it, is behind a bunch of other stuff. Takes exactly I think it takes exactly 12 ammo to take that out. I believe. You're nice and empty. Oh, we've already found a secret. Good. More medkits. AKA more teleporters. Scientists with lasers, man. One of my worst nightmares. Because they don't look any different from a regular scientist until they start aiming. At that point you got somewhere in the realm of half a second to make yourself scarce. Okay, let's go this way. Alright, nice. Warwalker. Hello, Mr. Warwalker. Goodbye, Mr. Warwalker. Ow, 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 ow. Oh shit. So yeah, that was a patrol of 3 squids. The kitty gloves have long since come off. We have forgotten the kitty gloves ever existed, in fact. But at least that was ammo efficient. And health efficient. I mean, I could have done so much worse there. Probably only like 7 or 8 squids on this level. So, no, they're probably more. They're probably like 10 or 11. Well, we got a good portion of them so far, so... Good chunks of the squids that are around are now no longer in operating order. Okay, so bad news is that there's stuff behind that. Good news is that we can deal with it easily. Okay, now he's clipped through a wall. Good to know. Keep that in mind that we have spare plates over there. Okay, that's another squid down. Hey Blubber! I'm doing pretty well. I've almost beaten Teleglitch. We've cleared most of the game. We were on level 9. No, sorry, level 10. Oh, there's another Teleglitch. Glad you could catch the stream at some point. I mean, the first levels were a struggle. I think level 4 I almost died horribly. That was that was great fun. I loved that. Thanks, man. I look forward to you beating it at some point. Well, although I know you've been very busy just speedrunning the hell out of U4. Just making sure that you're the uncontested king of U4 speedrunning. No. You. Thankfully, my mag shield is deflecting some bullets in case things look a little bit weird. Missed out on me getting the lovely mag shield. Let's make the stimulant now before I forget. It's essential. I cannot. Well, I can't get to the boss without stimulant, I suppose, but. Okay, you can get sniped. You are fairly useless, so you get MGHV. Nice and easy. Drop you, pick up you, drop you, pick up you. Doing the little dance of emptying stuff. We can drop this and get the medigun. The minigun is better, but it takes longer to reload. It's one of its main drawbacks, I suppose. Keeping the minigun nice and in hand. It's a great weapon for this stage of the game, and it's absolutely diabolical when it comes to taking down the boss. Fucking diabolical. Okay, this is the boss room. I want to clear out this level though. I like doing that. I know I can take on the boss right now. And I know that I might actually be in a worse spot if I go back and deal with everything else that is here. But I want to do that. I've forgotten what I left behind near the beginning, so I'm just gonna hop on back to deal with it. No need to deal with that pipe over there, that's just death. Actually, what did I leave here? More medkits, good. Almost died on this level too, but thankfully we have the lovely, lovely teleport, which is essentially a get out of jail free card. For those of you that have just joined us, of course. Don't need you, we've got 4 microchips, which is more than necessary. Got another medkit 25, good. 4 health, not quite full armor, but we will soon have full armor if we want it. Ah, it's this room, of course. Should be fairly empty given that we were swarmed by 3 squid bots and a scientist coming from this direction. That was fun. Ow, ow, ow. Ooh, another taser, good. Gotta love my chasers. Okay, you are over there. Keep on moving. Keep on moving. Yeah, he did drop by. Not sure what questions, but he didn't really seem to like the game much, but he said as much as he hated it, compared to the other contenders for the year, it is at least a game. Which, I will take that. I'll take that and run. Ah, it's this room, lovely. It's the free canned meat room. Because I've got so much shotgun ammo that I don't really know what to do with it. It's fine against the boss, but I'd much rather use it to get canned meat. Oh. God, I love the shotgun. I love all the guns in this game. Yeah, I trash talked The Last of Us, even though I played the grand total of about like half an hour of it. But honestly, truth be told, if The Last of Us were in a different year, then I wouldn't have needed to trash talk it. Just chose the wrong year to begin existing. That was a complete waste of a cannon round, but hey ho. I was not letting myself get detected. And I hate reloading the minigun, so So that was that. Secrets, 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 secrets. I did trash talk the Don't Starve, but I know less about that game, and I don't know, it's just... I can't hate on indie games too much. It's against my nature to rag on indie games too much. Let's drop you, grab you, eat you. Can make the armor, sure, but get more cannon rounds. Keep on shopping with a minigun. Oh, I have to trash talk. It's in the spirit of the marathon. It's necessary. I'm contractually obligated to trash talk any game that isn't mine. Well, in other years, like, all the games in other years were absolutely great choices and made the best game win. But when it comes to 2013, man oh man. Let's drop you guys. Grab you, grab you. Not sure why we even still have nail ammo. I suppose we can make one set of cannon rounds. Drop you, grab you. Oh, I can't seem to find the last secret, but oh well, doesn't matter. No, I already found the last secret, never mind. Let's see, should I carry anything else from here? Should I grab that RDX instead of what? What exactly gets left behind you? RDX 500 instead of that? Sounds like a fair trade. Actually about a 10 round of that instead of the other one. Yeah, Pizza Stream was absolutely great, Blubber. That was a lot of fun. It's... the man truly has a heart, and for helping out, for preserving the habitat of the beloved, the one and only Dark Young. It was a good stream. It really was. Ooh, wait. Drop you, grab you. I want all the cannon ammo I can have. I love that cannon. And I want to just tear through the boss with a cannon. I want to have 24 ammo. Drop you, pick up you, pick up you, make you. Oop. It was incredibly short, so short that I got to start early in fact, which I'm fine with. It's very satisfying walking through all the corpses of everything that you've terminated. Because there's a hell of a lot of stuff that's dead because of us. An entire facility worth of stuff, I must say. No M chips here, are there? No. We get one teleport, so we get one shot at not dying. Ow, 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 ow. This boss is so beautiful. This is a great game. Apparently it's still firing and it could probably kill me so I could die to a dead boss. Let's fix that. And yeah, that's it. This here is the teleporter room where you teleport if you die during the boss. And this here... oh, not that. This here is the master teleporter. Pretty underwhelming, honestly. We've got to activate it. And that, ladies and gentlemen, has been Teleglitch. Fuck yeah, I made it. Never thought I'd survive the facility and get a chance to read anything else than this goddamn canned meat, but I did. The master teleporter took me straight to the closest civilized spot, which happened to be some kind of run-down lowbrow space station at the edge of colonized space. The look on the barman's face was priceless. Anyway, that was a few weeks ago. Thanks, FGs. After some heavy talking with Militech officials, I've been paid out a generous salary plus a little bit extra, and given a long vacation on Earth. Everyone loves a happy ending, don't they? It's actually been 5 years since the last time I was on Earth. Having a good time and making new friends is good. Long story short, the Militech Corporation did commence orbital bombardment, as I suggested, but not before they sent another team in, probably the best little killer crack army. They went in, fought hard, and took something back with them. Back to some other unspecified research base somewhere in deep space. I'm hoping it was the immortality research, but I suspect it was something more destructive. Really sorry if this is a stupid question, but how did one become a streamer in this marathon? I mean, it was needed to be a streamer previously. Did one have to send the videos or links for the beginning? No, you just, you chose a game, you contacted Jake on Discord, and you'd say, okay, I'd like to run this game for this selected year. There were between 2 and 3 games, I think it was 3 games, for every selected year by the end of it. And yeah, as long as there were open slots, you could submit. I submitted this really early on because I wanted to play Teleglitch. I wanted to show off the masterpiece of a game that this is. A game that is perhaps not loved enough. It definitely isn't. Not even by members of the Jake chat, but I'm glad that I could showcase it. So yeah, you could literally never have streamed before in your life, and you could also be a streamer with millions of followers, technically, I suppose, as long as you're part of the community. 3 games per year would last 30 years. Anyway, they were nice enough to send me a video of corporate utility ships dropping plasma ordnance and wiping the surface of the planet Medusa wants to see clean. I'm gonna take a few years off the lab work now, see what the world has become, and live a life. Man fucking deserves it. Save the universe. Screenshot that for posteriority. We managed to kill a few hundred of everything. And yes, that has been Teleglitch. I'll keep running this game, probably playing some... Actually, I don't know what I'll be doing. I'll just be playing a bit until the next person's ready. Since, I don't know, I suppose it'd be a bit wrong. Yeah, I'm a whole hour early. I did not expect that. I expected to die somewhere around level 4, like I almost did. Sure thing, thanks. I expected to... yeah. Cheers. Expected to finish way later. So if you would want to show Rise of the Nations in the next marathon, I could just jump in without any previous experience regarding streaming, and if you just contact Jake. Yes, but the next marathon might not be a Rose-Tinted marathon. It might be a NES marathon or a SNES marathon. It depends on what the next marathon is. So you might not be able to show Rise of the Nations. You might show off another game that you enjoy, just not that one. Ooh, yeah, it could be anything. This is my second community marathon. There was a Nancy Drew marathon a while back. Yeah, it could be Final Fantasy 2. Who knows, who knows. Anyway, let's do some, no. Let's do some arena, I guess. Let's work our way through the various arenas. Yeah, sure. I'm just going to be doing some of the arenas. Let's start with Arena 2. I'll just be playing around a bit. Until you're ready, and then I'll graciously concede the floor to you. Arena 2, Realm on Humans. Survive 100 seconds amongst these freaks. The arenas are a lot more hectic. Especially because you start out with a completely disorganized inventory. Okay, that's good. Worked out. Here you can just kick back and relax. Retro games only NES, NES, and PlayStation. That was a lot of fun, honestly. So I've got to survive a few more seconds. Halfway through my time, in fact. Blasting, nice and easy. I suppose one of the reasons why I enjoy Teleglitch so much is because it's a game that, well, empirically speaking, very few people are good at. At least, if one counts Steam achievements to be any sort of reliable metric. I suppose I am. It's a game that I am objectively good at. Don't know what the marathon will be, we don't know when it will be. But sooner or later, it'll happen. Just so you pondered years about making some online content. Mostly to see whether you could actually do something that you like that, but mostly nervous about the whole idea. Something like marathon sounds interesting. Imagine you guys help each other with stuff and streaming them out on things that require do it openly every day, which would be a bit challenging if you're being trusted ADHD. Yes, I can understand that it's... Starting streaming is probably the hardest part, at least. It's the part that was hardest for me. I don't pretend to be some big shot streamer or anything, but I do enjoy this. It's something I genuinely do enjoy. And that's why I do it. I don't have a schedule. Probably should, but... And I might have one going ahead, but... The way things are now, I'm perfectly happy just streaming whenever to my heart's content. And if you feel like it, yeah. A mod game. That's an idea. If only there were any fun mod games to do. If only. Oh, I love how I can be so liberal with ammunition because the game just gives me a stupid amount of it that I can just burn through it. All tests complete. Nice. Yeah, Jake has some mod games. Lizard linked the list, and it's a bunch of games that you can, if you complete one with stipulated terms and being hosted by Jake, you can become a mod on this channel. Personally, none of the games really appeal to me. Although I might try and do a mod game. just send. You know, I've done a mod game. Okay, that's a lot of damage. Okay, test 2. Neutralize still giant zombies. I suppose so. Ow, 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 ow. Oh yeah, that's true. I suppose they do have that bonus. It's not completely useless. Beating a mod game has its uses. It's just... And I get that UN Squadron might be fun, it just doesn't... Might be easy, it just doesn't seem very fun to me. I'll be completely honest. Done test 3. Rebel non-human armies, so yeah. Shotgun seems to me like a good choice. Got stupid amounts of ammo, just keep the trigger. Let's keep pulling the trigger. Ow, ow, ow. Non-humans, they said. As these very human guards are swarming me. So each arena consists of 3 tests. It's 4 arena groups. Thank you for killing that guy for me. Yeah, I forgot to have you. That's good. Wicked. The more you kill, the more come. But gotta keep killing, else you're going to die. Lovely. Firing, keep on firing. Keep on surviving for another 9 seconds. Yeah, I can understand. Yeah, sometimes I'm not... The mechanical aspect of the game might fail me, even though I might understand everything behind it. It does happen. But yeah. If you need help for streaming, well, asking in Jake's Discord is always a good idea. But yeah. Or if you pop into someone's stream, but they probably can't help you as much. But at least they can tell you things over chat. Like, they can't probably see what your problem is, but yeah. Oh no, don't worry. Type away. I'm glad to be able to at least help in some way, even if it is just by hosting your thoughts. Yeah. I mean, I'm not very good at games either, honestly. Oh, wait. Oh, I've beaten them with more weapon sets. That's cool. Let's try this one. Ow, 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 ow. Something so satisfying about using guns in this game. Yeah. It's absolutely true, they don't have to be good at games to stream. The most important thing is that you enjoy yourself. I've always found. It's rare for me to watch someone because of the game that they're playing. It's a lot more common to watch someone because I enjoy their personality or at the very least how much you're enjoying the game. Survived and thrived. I mean, like I said, I'm not very good at games. Not very good at all. But I do enjoy them. Try to play what I do enjoy. Oh, that's a lot of threats, sire. That is a lot of threats to neutralize. Thankfully we have stupid amounts of auto shotgun ammo. Ouch, 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 ouch. Let's mulch our way through everything. I'm good at this game, FGs. Like, unlike most other games, I played this game before, I know how to play it. I suppose we might have different standards of good, that's also possible. But, yeah, this is one of my favorite games, so if I were not good at this, that would be incredibly embarrassing. No worries, Super. I'm glad I could help to some degree. Even though I wasn't all that helpful. Test 3. Ooh. Blood sauce. Ooh, more canned meat. Our little dude must have indigestion. Rebel non-human armies. Neutralize the giant zombies. What are the giant zombies? I need to find them. Oh no, they found me, never mind. Ow, 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 ow. Ow! Damn. Really bulked that one up. Okay, that's not a good room. That's the opposite of good room to be. This loadout is really OP. That's a fairly easy arena. Let's see, arena number 7. With this weapon set that I'm absolutely loving. Chop down on the canned meat. Let's find a nice room to survive in. Maybe even thrive in. Over here. Tolerable, I suppose. Shotgun. Incredible against zombies and human type enemies. bloody awful against anything that has something resembling armor, even scientists. Scientists have got armor. Red guards also do, but it's very little, honestly. Got a few more seconds to survive. Let's blast everything to pieces. Okay. Yummy. Don't know where this guy finds the time to be chomping down the canned meat in the middle of a fight, but I suppose he goes to Dragonborn school of mid-fight eating. That's why they're the Red Guards. This is Skyrim with guns. Technically, there are slower zombies called slow zombies. I just remembered. There's a chance that any zombie is a slow zombie. Let's try not to miss everything. Would it be a bad idea to ask if someone wants to play D&D with you? I don't think it'd be a bad idea. I mean... Sure, there's definitely a place where you can ask it on Jake's channel. And, as for me, I'm already in enough campaign, but I'm not opposed to the principle of playing D&D. So it's more of a schedule. I'm currently in 3 D&D campaigns, but if it was something like one-shots, I'd be very open to doing them. One-shots would be good, actually. In fact, if you're thinking about running one, let me know, Google. And yeah, you're now ahead of me, actually. And thankfully, I am no longer sick. But I was very sick, and I still have a pretty nasty cough. Thankfully I'm getting my antibiotics for that, and where the hell is the last guy? Where the hell are they? Where's the unneutralized threat? No worries about writing much though. It's just... Teleglitch is sort of the worst game to interact with chat with. There's some game that could use crowd control, actually. I feel that would be a lot of fun. Teleglitch with crowd control. The Die Even More edition. That could be a lot of fun, though. It'd be spawn monsters and or items, like maybe like just what could really be annoying? Like teleport you to the boss room if you're in a level with a boss. Just straight up teleport you to the boss room. Also I think one of the enemies clipped through a wall and I can't beat this. Oh well. Let's just make sure 100% sure that we can't. Spawn 4 war walkers on level 1. where you don't have any weapons that can actually kill the war walkers. Sure. That could be hilarious. Yeah, this. All threats have been neutralized, but they refuse to be neutralized. So let's try that again, shall we? Okay, there they are, there they are. Trouble with swarm bots is that they really love clipping through walls and going exactly where they shouldn't. They really love that. Okay, all tasks complete. Oh, I didn't know that. That's cool. Alright, I'll kick it over at half past. Get through the last few arenas and half past. The stage is all yours, Quintuple. Neutralize the welders with this loadout, sure. But nothing that can really help against them, but beginning test. Okay, got taser, that can help a lot. Neutralize the war walkers, because neutralizing welders wasn't enough. I have to neutralize the war walkers with a shotgun. This will be fun. You can take them out with knives, actually. Ow, 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 ow. Okay, you're down. And all tests complete. No worries, no worries, Hooper. No worries. Yeah, I've got just a few more minutes. Let's just do this hard arena. Let's do it with, I don't know. How do they beat it with 2x rifle with that or stuff? So, hate to have a revolver. Let's try with just, yeah, some G-Cal MGHV. Try that, so. Hate how disorganized this is. I've got a stupid amount of cannon ammo. Ow, 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 ow. This one's pretty tough. Give it a couple more shots and then the floors all belongs to Quintuple. I hate the setup. Got the stimulant before we. Ouch. Okay. Let's keep killing them. I'm gonna trouble my spacebar key. Full test complete. And there we have it. That, ladies and gentlemen, has been Teleglitch. Thank you, FGs. Thank you for popping in. I'm glad that I could convert at least some of you to the creed of Teleglitch. Some of you remember to vote for lots of Sweden flags. And if you enjoyed that, yeah, I stream every so often, so if you want to follow me, I'd be welcome if you do. Thank you all for watching. I'll be now sending it over to Quintuple Down. Thanks, Blubber. And yeah, that should now send everyone over to Quintuple. And I'll be checking that out as well. Thank you all for watching, and see you next time. Good night. Goodbye.